Okay, so this is a polynomial long division problem, and it's 2x squared minus 7x minus 15 divided by x minus 5. And you put the x minus 5 outside, and then you put 2x squared minus 7x minus 15 on the inside. So first, you have to start by saying how many times this term goes into this term. And when you do that, you get 2x. So then you multiply 2x times x, and you should get 2x squared. Then you multiply this term by this term, so you get negative 10x when you do that, and then you have to subtract them. So after you subtract them, you have the double negative, so those cancel out. You get 3x, and these two just cancel out. And then you bring down the 15. So you have 3x minus 15. So next you have to say how many times does this term go into this term. So you're going to get 3. And then 3 times x, you multiply those to get 3x. And then you do the second term times this, and you're going to get 15. And you subtract this, and you should get 0. So then your answer is 2x plus 3.
So this is another polynomial long division problem. It's x squared minus 7x plus 12 divided by x minus 4. So first you're going to take x minus 4 and put on the outside, and put x squared minus 7x plus 12 on the inside. And you're going to take this term, x, and see how many times it goes into this term. So that's going to give you x. And then when you multiply these out, you're going to get x squared. Then you have to take this term into account and times it by x. So negative 4 times x gives you negative 4x. So then you're going to subtract these. And these are the same, so they're going to cancel out. And that's going to give you negative 3x. And you're going to bring down the 12. So then you do the same thing again. How many times does this term go into this term? So you're going to get negative 3. And when you times those out, you get the same number. So negative 3x. And then you're going to take this term and times it by this term again. So negative 4 times negative 3, you're going to get, well, this is plus 12, and then plus 12, and then you subtract these out to get 0. So your final answer is x minus 3.
Okay, so this is another polynomial long division problem, and this time it's going to have a remainder. So the problem is 3x cubed minus 5x squared plus 10x minus 3 divided by 3x plus 1. So you're going to start by putting this on the outside and this term on the inside. And the first thing you're going to do is see how many times this term goes into this term. And when you do that, you get x squared. And the next step is to multiply this by this, and you should get 3x cubed. And next you multiply this term by this term. So when you do that, you're going to get 1x squared. And then you're going to subtract this whole thing, and these terms cancel out, and you're going to get 6x squared. And then you're going to bring these terms down. So you're going to get 6x squared plus 10x minus 3.
So next, you're going to take the 6x squared, or you're going to see how many times 3x goes into 6x squared. And that's going to give you negative 2x. And when you times 3x by negative 2x, you're going to get 6x squared. And then you're going to times the 1 by the 2x, giving you, so then you add 2x. gonna subtract, and the 6x squared cancel out. Those two cancel out. And then you're gonna get, when you do 10x minus negative 2x, you're gonna get 12x. And then bring down the 3. So minus 3. And then what you're gonna do is see how many times 3x goes into 12x, which is gonna give you plus 4 on the top. And then you're gonna do 3x times 4. So then you're gonna put the 12x right under there. And then the last step is you times 1 by 4, giving you plus 4 on the bottom. And when you subtract those out, the 12x's are going to cancel out, and you're going to be left with negative 7. So the final answer would be x squared minus 2x plus 4 with a remainder of negative 7. So negative 7 over 3x plus 1. In parentheses.
This is not.
Yeah.
This is like C, and this is